Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, for a preview of our Game of the Week, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen.
And welcome back here. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, bringing you the Superstands Cleaning Service Eagles and Bulldogs pregame show. It is Baldwin on the road to face off against Wellsville here in this boys matchup. Coming in tonight, Baldwin 1-15 on the season, currently riding a 10-game losing streak, looking to break that here this evening. They're going to face off against Wellsville, who are 8-7 overall on the season, but they are 5-1 in their last 6 games. They had a 5-game winning streak into last night, where they were defeated at Burlington 76-69. These two teams met back on the 17th of January, where Wellsville came away victorious 81-55 on that night. But Baldwin, again, currently on a 10-game losing streak, is looking to try and, snap that as they sit down towards the bottom of the 4A bracket in the east side, heading into postseason play coming up here in just a couple short weeks. Wellsville trying to do everything they can to get some more victories, see if they can move up in their sub-state as they like to try and get a good seed, maybe host an opening round game, and then quite possibly battle their way to Hutchinson and the 3A state tournament. We're going to take our first time out here at Wellsville, but we'll be back shortly. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Eagles and Bulldogs pregame show on KOFO.com.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's Cleaning Service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited free. The doors open Saturday, March 2nd at 8:30. The first 200 visitors get a free KOFO gift bag full of free gifts from area businesses. And you can use your bag to take home more merchandise from our vendors. We'll be broadcasting live all weekend, have products on display, giveaways both days. And on Sunday, one lucky visitor wins $500 in KOFO bucks that you can spend with any vendor on hand. Meet area business owners. Get more information about the projects you want to tackle around the house or in the yard this spring. And you can buy products from our vendors right on the spot. It's all for you, and it's all free. Food trucks and vendors will be serving both days. We'll have displays outdoors as well. It's the event of the spring, and it's all free, and it's all for you. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building, 15th at Ash in Ottawa. For more information, like KOFO Radio on Facebook or visit KOFO.com.
And welcome back here to the Superstands Cleaning Service Eagles and Bulldogs pregame show. Luke Queen with you here this evening at Wellsville High School, where the 8-7 Wellsville Eagles play host to the 1-15 Baldwin Bulldogs. This is a Pioneer versus Frontier League matchup here in the middle of February. Both these teams trying to get those victories to see if they can't improve their seeding as we look towards the postseason upcoming here in just a few short days. I mean, 15, 16 games into the season. You got about 2 weeks left in the regular season, and then it's postseason play, and that's where everybody wants to be, is to be playing their best basketball as we head that direction. Baldwin is currently on a 10-game losing streak. Their one victory came back against Prairie View, 47-46 back before the holiday break. They are currently averaging just 47.4 points a ball game, giving up 63 points per contest. Wellsville likes to get up and down the floor. They've currently won 5 of their last 6, losing last night at Burlington 76-69. But they are scoring at just under 67 points a contest, but they are giving up 63 points per game. So, Wellsville likes to press and get out and force some turnovers, make people run, but a lot of times that can lead to some easy buckets on the backside, so they'll have to protect against that here against Baldwin this evening. These two teams faced off against each other back in January, and it was Wellsville coming away with a big victory, 26-point victory, 81-55 against Baldwin. Wellsville beating Baldwin, and it was in the Baldwin Invitational, I believe, when that game was played. So these two teams meeting up for a second time this year, and Wellsville looking to get the sweep over the Bulldogs. If they can do that here this evening, it would give them another victory as they look to get to double figures in victories, currently sitting just ahead of 500 at 8-7 on the year. And coming off that loss last night in a busy week with all the weather delays and everything, all these schools are going to be playing multiple games that were originally scheduled for that certain date. Wellsville had one last night at Burlington. A few other teams have added games even over the weekend, and coming up on Thursday nights we've got ball games there. So hopefully the weather will break and these kids can just keep playing as they had over a week off between contests last week with all the weather and cancellations that we had. Wellsville looking to get back into their winning ways as they were defeated last night, but hope to take down the Baldwin Bulldogs here this evening at home. And this cross-league matchup, the Frontier League against the Pioneer League it is. Baldwin 1-15, Wellsville 8-7 on the season. Want to take another timeout. We'll be back with a little bit more of a preview of this contest. You're listening to the high school basketball game of the week here on KOFO.com.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service. The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
And welcome back here to the Super Stan's Cleaning Service Eagles and Bulldogs pregame show here on KOFO.com. Luke Queen with you at Wellsville High School this evening. The 8-7 Wellsville Eagles are playing host to the 1-15 Baldwin Bulldogs. Baldwin, 10-game losing streak currently right now. Their only win on the season was against Prairie View. They defeated them 47-46. Wellsville, 5-1 in their last 6 games. They played it last night at Burlington, where they were defeated by the Wildcats 76-69, but had won 5 consecutive games prior to that, so they are definitely trying to get back in the win column as they take on Baldwin here tonight. And one of the keys to every season has always been to, definitely keep losing teams losing is what Wellsville is looking to do. Baldwin trying to upset them here this evening as these two teams, when they met last, it was back in January, and Wellsville came away with the 26-point win. It was 81-55. Wellsville definitely gets up and down the floor. They can score as they are averaging near 67 points per contest. They do like to run. They like to put pressure on the offense with their full court defense. They'll use traps. They'll use man-to-man in the full court. A very patient offense when they don't get out on the run. They run a lot of weave and a lot of action out top, and they try and work it outside in, and if nothing's there, they're not scared to put up the three when the ball comes back outside. Baldwin is giving up nearly 60, they're giving up 63 points per contest, so Wellsville, who likes to score, looks forward to playing against teams that give up those points, because that just kind of feeds right in to their style of play. Wellsville at 8-7, Baldwin at 1-15. Again, this is just for victories for seeding more than anything coming into the postseason, as these two teams not in the same sub-state or anything, 3A and 4A school, but and nothing as far as conference goes, as Wellsville's in the Pioneer League, Baldwin in the Frontier League, and so no conference ramifications with this game, but it is all about getting the victory and seeing if they can improve the seed, as we've got just about 2 weeks remaining here in the regular season, looking to move into the postseason. Again, we discussed it prior to the girls contest. In 4A, it's a big East bracket at the 4A level, where you seed yourself out 1 through however many there, and battle that way, and lower seeds have to travel on the road to the very high seeds to participate. Upstate for 3A is in a pod situation where they'll put a specific number of teams together, and those teams will battle it out just amongst themselves for that bid out of that sub-state. So it's going to be a up-and-down, fast-paced game, I assume, between these two teams. Wellsville will try to use their defensive pressure, create some turnovers, and get some fast breaks and open looks on the offensive end. Baldwin probably try and slow it down just a little bit against Wellsville, as they don't want to try and outrun them. They want to try and keep Wellsville from scoring at will with that pressure defense. We're going to take our final timeout here, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and ready for basketball. We want to appreciate you listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Eagles and Bulldogs pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week basketball broadcast, online at KOFO.com. Tonight, the Wellsville Eagles host the Baldwin Bulldogs. This KOFO Game of the Week is being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Super Stands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. The Game of the Week is also brought to you by Dinkle & Son Mortuary, Constantino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, Midwest Auto Center, Brandon Iyer, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and rejoin KOFO's Luke Queen for our KOFO Game of the Week.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen bringing you the action here tonight. Well, Baldwin 1-15 taking on 8-7 Wellsville. Starting lineups coming out for each team. First for Baldwin, number 3, 5'11" senior Nate Fersman. He's joined by number 11, 6'1" senior Nathan Cessna. Number 15, a 6'1" junior Jordan Barth. number 21, 5'9" junior Matthew Garber, and number 40, a 6'2" senior Monroe Morgan. The starting lineup for Baldwin. For Wellsville, it is Luke Richards, number 2, Jackson Dwyer, number 4, Drake Amel, number 11, Zach Vance, number 14, and Jeff Ebeck, number 24. Dwyer will jump up against Monroe Morgan in the center circle to start this contest. We are underway here at Wellsville. Wellsville will win the tip. Vance brings it across the half court, going to give it off to Drake Amel along the right side. Finds a cutting Jackson Dwyer, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Monroe. Morgan will give it off as the Bulldogs working around the top of the key, driving into the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Monroe Morgan three-pointer up on the way, and it is good. Morgan, first basket of the night. It's 3-0 Baldwin. Richards with it in the right corner for Wellsville. Step his dribble, now get it inside. Jackson Showalter, a shot up off the glass. Jackson Dwyer, and the shot up off the glass is good. Dwyer's first basket, 3-2 our score. Baldwin against the pressure there. Luke Richards putting good pressure out on Fursman out top. Forces the bad pass, and a turnover. The ball will go back to the Eagles. And quickly, a timeout called here by Baldwin. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll kind of keep it right here as we get ready into the action. And it is 3-2. Baldwin quickly calling this first timeout. There's 51 seconds gone, 7:09 remaining here in quarter number 1. Wellsville doing a good job trying to get the ball inside, looking for Jackson Dwyer. Missed his first attempt, but the second one got up off the glass, and it was good. Wellsville has possession across the way as we sit here behind the scorer's table. They're moving right to left to start this ball game. Baldwin left to right. Zach Vance will bring it across the timeline for Wellsville. Takes it in himself. Shot up off the glass, no good. Dwyer pulls down the offensive rebound. Gives it out to Jeff Ebeck. Eagles will swing it around the top of the key. Now Zach Vance again driving in. Shot up off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Luke Richards. Out to Vance. Three-pointer on the way, just a little bit too strong. Another offensive rebound, and this time the shot is up and in. Jeff Ebeck able to finish. Nice rebound there from Ebeck. Kind of a three-quarter court man pressure here by Wellsville. Zach Vance, there's a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Vance as he reached in, trying to knock that ball away from Morgan. First foul on Vance, first team foul on the Eagles. Baldwin gets it in along the far side. Cessna gets it off over to Fursman. Fursman loses the handle as he dribbles into the lane. Picked up there by Dwyer. Dwyer driving the other way. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound, Luke Richards for Wellsville. Nice offensive board, just a second. Offensive board already there from Richards. Ball swung around over to Vance. Long three-pointer, no good. Long rebound brought down again by Richards. Vance drives in, can't get the roll. And this time the rebound brought down by Cessna for Baldwin. Well, took a little bit of a hop there. Got away from Cessna. Popped up in the air. And he'll be called for the carry. And turns the ball back over to the Eagles. Wellsville with possession of the ball and a 1-point lead. Dwyer, left side. Get it off to Amel. Eagles swing the ball around the top of the key. Trying to get it inside, looking at Dwyer. Dwyer posts it up, now bring it back out. Tries to pass, looking for Richards. Deflected, knocked away, but Vance able to save it for the Eagles. Dwyer now has his feet set, pulls the trigger on a three, and it is good. 7-3 lead for Wellsville. Baldwin tries to go quickly the other way. Shot was up, no good. Rebound comes down, taken there by Drake Amel. Amel gets it up the floor, looking for Jeff Ebeck. Ebeck and the official along the near side kind of ran into each other. The ball goes out of bounds. It will be turned back over to Baldwin. Morgan will get the ball in to Barth. Barth into the middle of the lane for Baldwin. Back out to Fursman. Over to Morgan. Bulldogs swinging around the top of the key. Morgan tries to drive on Dwyer. Dwyer does a nice job to step in front of him as he tried to go baseline. And Morgan, as he tried to wrap it around his back, dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds. The ball will go back over to the Eagles. Vance in the corner, Caden O'Neill. And give it off to Dwyer. Dwyer again able to get his feet set. Shot is up, no good. And rebound brought down by Baldwin. Barth with it. Going to drive into the middle of the lane. Tries to kick it out on the wing. He had a man out there looking for Dildon. It was knocked away. Cameron Dillon was set up in the corner, but the ball knocked away there. Baldwin with it underneath. Dillon with it out top, now over to Fursman. Going to give it off to Morgan. Morgan being guarded by Jeff Ebeck. Cessna now working against Caden O'Neill. He spins, the shot goes up, it is good. And the foul, whistle and a foul, it'll go against Caden O'Neill. First personal foul there on O'Neill. Second team foul on the Eagles. Nathan Cessna at the free throw line. He's going to shoot one, looking for the three-point play. Cessna's free throw on the way, and it rolls in good, and he'll get the old-fashioned three-point play. Gets the lead to 1, 7-6, Wellsville on top. Eagles work the ball around the top of the key. Vance with it now between the circles. Going to drive to his left. It's by the first waves. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound dropped down by Morgan. Morgan quickly the other way for Baldwin. Shot up off the glass, no good. A rebound, Cole Swanson for Wellsville. Eagles also like to run, pushing it forward quickly. Zach Vance with it, able to find Jackson Showalter with a baseball pass across the lane. Showalter's shot no good. He'll kick it out. Drake Amold, three-pointer on the way, and also no good. Baldwin with it, trying to run out. Wellsville does a nice job getting back on defense. Fursman to Cessna. Cessna going to try and drive baseline. Going against Amold. Shot is up, and it's going to be a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Drake Amold. It's his first. Cessna kind of got stuck with not very many options down there along the baseline. Spun back over his right shoulder and just went up with it. Amold was a little bit too tight up on him. And will be called for the foul. Cessna, free throw is good. Dwyer checks back in. He'll replace Vance for Wellsville. Berg checks into the ball game for Baldwin. Cessna's second free throw on the way is good. And Baldwin in front now, 8-7. 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Amo kicks it over to Dwyer, three-pointer wide open, no good. Baldwin pulls down the rebound and quickly going the other way. Shot is up off the glass by Jordan Barth. First basket there for Barth, and it's now a three-point advantage for Baldwin. Pass intended for O'Neill, stolen away by Baldwin, and Morgan takes it himself. He'll go up, and he'll get to that. Now a lazy pass from Dwyer taken by Cessna, and Cessna puts it up off the glass, and Rick O'Neill has seen enough. Calls a 30-second timeout for the Eagles. We'll take it with the 30-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
The calendar says what you've known for some time now. It's winter. At CarStar, we'll be sure your car and your coverage are ready for what winter weather can bring. Stop in today at 402 North Main or call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School, where with 2:57 remaining here, first quarter, it is Baldwin quickly out 14-7 over the Eagles. Wellsville with possession here, works the ball around the top of the key. Luke Richards with it. Finds Zach Vance. Thought about the three, now gets into the lane. Shot up off the glass, no good. Again, an offensive rebound there from Luke Richards. He goes back up, and he'll be fouled and go into the free throw line to shoot two. Alex Berg will be called for the foul for Baldwin. Again, Luke Richards stepping to the free throw line to shoot two. Richards' first free throw on the way, and it rolls around the rim and off. No good. Garber checks back into the ball game. He'll replace Berg. And Luke Richards toes the line for a second. Shot is up, this time left short. And Monroe Morgan will bring the rebound down for Baldwin. Baldwin working it around the top of the key. Cessna going to get off to Morgan. Swung around to the far side to Barth. Barth driving in, tries to find Garber. Pass stolen away there by Dwyer. Quickly the Eagles look to move the other direction. Got Luke Richards open in the corner. He's going to give it out to Jeff Ebeck. Now out to Zach Vance out top. Vance thought about the drive, took a little bit of a bump there, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Baldwin. That was going to be on Barth, and for Jordan Barth, his first personal foul, second team foul on Baldwin. Eagles get the ball into Dwyer, back to Vance. Vance on the drive, shot up off the glass. This time it is good. First basket of the night for Zach Vance. Cuts the lead to 14-9. Morgan brings it across the timeline. Swing it through Barth, now over to Fursman. Got a whistle and an offensive foul is going to be called here. It's going to be against, I believe it's going to go against Cessna. And first personal foul on Cessna. Third team foul on Baldwin. Peacock and Dillon checking into the ballgame. They'll replace Barth and Cessna, it looks like, for Baldwin. Wellsville with the possession here. Minute 45 remaining, first quarter. 14-9 our score. Baldwin with the advantage. Jackson Showalter with the right side for Luke Richards. Now Zach Vance drives baseline. Shot is up off the glass, and it is good. Nice baseline drive there by Vance. His second consecutive bucket. Down to a three-point Baldwin advantage. Garber driving. Wellsville does not do a good job of stepping in and cutting off the lane. Garber goes in there and puts it up off the glass. His first basket of the night, which will lead back out to 5. Around the top of the key, the Eagles swing the ball. That's Zach Vance. He's going to spin in the middle of the lane. Kind of tied up there. Not much to go. Had 3 defenders around him. Ball taken away by Baldwin. Fursman drives in, kicks it over Monroe. Three-pointer on the way. It is up, and it is good. Monroe Morgan, his second three. The lead is now up to 8. Now a pass stolen away by Morgan. And as he was trying to go up the sideline, bounced it along the sideline, and it'll be right back over to Wellsville. But Morgan got in there. He's taking it. Wellsville been a little bit lazy with the pass there. Able to dodge the bullet there as Morgan was going quickly the other way. Eagles get it in. They'll work it around the top of the key. Get it to the high post. Walter now to Amel. Get it over to Zach Vance. Baldwin really sagging down, trying to keep touches away from Jackson Dwyer. Wellsville again works it around the top of the key. 10 seconds remaining here. Zach Vance realizes it, backs it out. Vance going to do a step-back three-pointer on the way. It is up, and it is good. 1 second remaining, and Baldwin will not be able to get it inbounds. We have reached the end of quarter number 1 with Baldwin leading 19-14 over Wellsville. 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Ready for something different for dinner? Try the Brendan Iron. Order up a real ribeye steak, smoked pork chops, or a hearty hamburger steak. We've got macaroni and cheese for the kids. Family-friendly service with a familiar smile. The Brendan Iron Bar and Grill in Princeton, off Highway 59.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School as we get ready for action here in the second quarter. 19-14, Baldwin with the lead after quarter number 1. Baldwin with the possession here to open up the second quarter. Working around the top of the key, Nathan Cessna. Along the right side, going to give it off to Monroe Morgan. Now, again, back to working it around, try to get it inside, looking for Cessna. Ball knocked away from Cessna on the entry pass by Jackson Showalter from the backside. It'll go out of bounds, remaining with Baldwin underneath their own basket. Swanson checks in for Amos for the Eagles. Garber with it along the left side. Now over to Fursman. Fursman tries to drive middle. Gets shut down there. We'll give it off to Cessna. Cessna also trying to drive in. Gonna do a little rotation and a scoop shot, but he'll be called for the traveling violation. That'll turn it back over to the Eagles. Trailing here by 5. 30 seconds gone here in quarter number 2. Jackson Showalter with it out top. We'll get it off to Luke Richards, Wellsville. Over in the corner to Zach Van. They're trying to get the ball to Jackson Dwyer, and it's taken away there by Cessna. And Cessna will go in unattested there for the layup. And Cessna now has 9 for the Bulldogs as they take a 7-point lead. Matching their biggest lead of the first quarter. Jackson Dwyer gets the touch. Now gives it off to Zach Van. Vance spins, drives in the middle of the lane, shots up, no good. Dwyer able to get the rebound, gets it out to Vance. Three-pointer on its way, no good. But another offensive rebound for Luke Richards. He'll get it over to Jackson Dwyer. Dwyer baseline drive, able to get a shot up. Took a good foul there from Garber. But Dwyer is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First foul on Garber of Baldwin. Jackson Dwyer steps to the line, first free throw up, and it is good. Dwyer toes the line for the second. Shot is up, and it is also good. 7 points now, and a timeout going to be called here by Baldwin. Full timeout, 60 seconds. We'll take it with him. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
When the temperature gets cold, does your car decide it doesn't like it either? Now's the time to get to Midwest Auto Center at 710 South Main in Wellsville for winter maintenance on your car, truck, or light-duty diesel. Schedule an appointment online at midwest-autocenter.com or visit Midwest Auto Center on Facebook.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing. and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School. 6:42 remaining first half, and Baldwin with the 21-16 lead over the Eagles. Baldwin gets it in backcourt to Cessna. Cessna will give it off to Morgan. Morgan driving in, has the ball tipped away a little bit there by Luke Richards as he tries to get it back and save it in. He'll be called for the traveling violation, turning it over to Wellsville. Zach Vance will bring it across the timeline for the Eagles. Get over to Cole Swanson along the right side. Eagles in trying to look inside, see if they can get it to Jackson Dwyer. All pass around the top of the key. Now Dwyer will pop out. Over there by Cessna. We'll give it off to Richards. Richards pass intended for Showalter. Deflected there, but good hustle by Showalter as he'll get it picked up and brought back into for Wellsville offense. Now the pass gets into Showalter at the block, has it poked away by Garber. Garber tries to get it to Morgan, who will have it deflected. It'll go out of bounds, staying with Baldwin. Luke Richards able to step in front of that. And some substitutions coming in. Caden O'Neill, Drake Amold will check into the ballgame for the Eagles. Wellsville trailing by 5 here against 1-15 Baldwin. Driving there is Barth. This shot will go up off the glass and good. It's 23-16, back to a 7-point advantage for Baldwin. Caden O'Neill, he's open in the corner. 3-pointer is up, and it is good. Cutting the lead down to 4. Now Zach Vance intercepts the pass intended along the sideline for Fersman, but he's unable to keep himself in bounds. Steps on the sideline as he got close. Good read there by Vance. Just a little too close to the sideline. And the ball will stay with Baldwin. Morgan brings it across the timeline. Gives it over to Barth. Barth passing around through Dillon. Now Fersman drives in the middle of the lane. Barth, 3-pointer on the way, rattles in and out, no good. Rebound Showalter for Wellsville. Quickly the other way, the ball finds the hands of Vance. Vance on the drive down the middle. Had a little contact, got the shot away, no good. So we've got a whistle and a violation here. Jackson Showalter corralled that ball for Wellsville after the shot by Vance on the floor. And the Baldwin player stuck his foot in there to kind of keep Showalter from gaining the full advantage. So a whistle violation there. Can't use your feet in this game that way. Caden O'Neill on the drive finds Dwyer. Dwyer shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by Baldwin. Morgan quickly pushes it the other way. Now we'll pull it back out. Barth being guarded by Eback. We'll give it back over to Morgan. Morgan driving in on Vance. Takes a little bit of contact. Floater in the lane is up, and it is good. And it's up to a 6-point lead. Now Morgan pokes it away from O'Neill, but it goes out of bounds. The ball will stay with Wellsville. Wellsville saves possession here on the near side in front of the scores table. Get it out top to Amo, trying to set up the offense. That's Jeff Ebeck. Ebeck thought about the 3. Now he's looking to try and get it inside, gets it to Jackson Dwyer. Dwyer immediately double-teamed, dribbles through it, and a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against Garber, I believe. It is Matthew Garber's second personal foul, 15th foul on Baldwin. Berg will check in the ball game. He's going to replace Garber. Wellsville has it underneath their own basket, trailing by 6. Get it into the corner to Caden O'Neill. Swung around the top of the key. Now it's Zach Vance. Vance picks up his dribble, gives it over to Ebeck. 15-footer on the way from Ebeck. Rattles off, no good. Morgan will bring down the rebound for Baldwin. Get it ahead to Barth. Barth gonna stop, pull up, three-pointer on the way is good. Extending the lead now to 9, the biggest lead of the ball game for Baldwin. Wellsville gives it to Jackson Dwyer. Drive, scoop shot is up, and it is good. Nice drive there from Dwyer. That's the lead back down to 7. 3:45 remaining here in the half. Baldwin with the 7-point lead and the possession. Morgan driving on Dwyer. Good defense there from Jackson. Forces it, Morgan to give it up. And back to Morgan. Morgan went to jump stop. Feet slipped a little bit out from underneath him. And he'll be whistled for the traveling violation, turning the ball back over to the Eagles. 3:27 remaining in the half. 28-21. Baldwin in front at the time. Wellsville will bring it across half court. Ebeck with it along the left side. Eagles swing the ball around the top of the key. Showalter will give it over to Cole Swanson. Now Luke Richards. Ebeck at the top. Right side, Jackson Showalter. Pass towards Zach Vance, unable to maintain possession. Barth went to the basket. His layup no good. Ebeck unable to control the rebound. It'll bounce out of bounds, staying with Baldwin underneath their own basket. Wellsville not as sharp as usual here so far this evening. Cessna will bring it in along the left side for Baldwin. To give it off to Monroe Morgan. Morgan going to drive to his right, down the middle of the lane. Shot up off the rim, no good. Rebound, Luke Richards for Wellsville. They give it over to Zach Vance. Vance, right side, Jeff Ebeck. Now Luke Richards drives middle of the lane. Shot up off the glass is up, and it is good. Nice drive there from Richards. His first basket of the night. And it's back to a 5-point game, 28-23. All loose in the middle, collected there by Barth. Barth gives it over to Cessna. Cessna goes up, has his shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul going to go against Wellsville. It's on Jackson Showalter. First personal foul on Showalter. It'll be the 4th team foul on Wellsville. Nathan Cessna steps to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is a high arcing one that just rattles in over the front rim. Cessna into double figures. He now has 10 for Baldwin. Just this second on the way. Another high arcing shot is good. Back to a 7-point advantage. Wellsville gets it over to Caden O'Neal, wide open in the corner for 3. His second 3-point basket. And again, it's quickly back down to a 4-point ball game. Bergman will bring it across the timeline. Tries to get it to Cessna. Cessna, the pass knocked away. Zach Vance quickly the other direction. Goes to the middle of the lane. A lot of contact there for no call. But Vance able to put it up and in. Lead down to 2. Morgan driving, and a whistle and a foul called out there. A hand check. It'll be on Jackson Showalter. Second personal foul on Showalter, and the 5th team foul. Baldwin will have it underneath their own basket. Richards will check in for Showalter, who just picked up his second. Bergman looks the trigger and in, gets it out top. Dillon over to Barth along the left side, going to drive baseline, and here's nice drive there from Barth. Layup is up and good. Still the other direction. Jackson Dwyer with it out top, 3-pointer on the way is good. Dwyer's second 3 of the night, and it's down to a 1-point Baldwin advantage. And before the pass, we've got a whistle and a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. I'm going to keep this one here with you. It is 32-31. Baldwin had spread it out to a 9-point advantage, but Wellsville has kind of got into a little bit more of a rhythm here as of late, gotten the ball into good scoring areas and then found the right shooters. Kane O'Neill, 2 threes, and a Jackson Dwyer 3 in the last possession for the Eagles. That's cut this lead down to 1. Baldwin has the ball 94 feet from their basket. Minute 23 remaining here in the first half. There's 5 team fouls apiece. Garber for Baldwin and Showalter for Wellsville, the only 2 players that have 2 fouls. Really not a whole lot of foul trouble so far in this ballgame. Morgan going to throw it in. He'll get it into Fursman. Fursman picks up his dribble, and good pressure there from Wellsville. Bulldogs will get it across, and it will be called for a double dribble. As pass to Barth, he dribbled it a couple times to gain possession, picked it up, and then dribbled again. Will be called for the illegal dribble. Turns it over to Wellsville with a minute 10 and the opportunity to take the lead. Get it inside to Dwyer. Dwyer quickly double teams, gets it back out to Luke Richards. He drives in, goes up strong. He'll take the bump. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul is going to go against Cessna, his second for Baldwin. And this is going to send Luke Richards to the free throw line to shoot 2. Richards' first free throw on the way is good. Tying the ball game here at 32. Wellsville looks to take the lead here as Richard toes the stripe for the second one. And the second one is also pure for Luke Richards. And Wellsville takes its first lead of the ball game at 33-32. Long pass ahead. And it is a drive there by Dillon, but Zach Vance read the offensive player well there as he draws the charge. No basket on the play. Dillon, first personal foul on him. The 17th foul, but the offensive foul, you don't go to the free throw line. So Wellsville will bring it across the timeline. Drake Amold drives, shot is up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Luke Richards hits the deck, unable to maintain it. Baldwin will come out with it. Morgan with it in the corner. He'll dribble out on Zach Vance. Tries to find a cutting first and kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way from the corner from Baldwin, no good. And Dwyer will bring down the rebound. Rick O'Neill comes up and says we're going to play for one shot for the Eagles. And so bring it across the timeline, give it over to Luke Richards. Out to Caden O'Neill out top. Out Drake Amo. 10 seconds remaining. Jackson Dwyer will come take the handoff. 7 seconds remaining. Dwyer looks to make the move himself. Gives it to Amo. Amo's going to go up, and he's going to be fouled hard with 1.4 remaining. So Drake Amo going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here late in the first half. Foul is on Berg. It is his second personal foul for Alex Berg of Baldwin. Drake Amo toes the stripe for the first. Shot on his way, and it is good. First point of the evening for Amo gives Wellsville the 2-point lead. Amo will take the second, and it is also good. 1.4 remaining, so it's going to have to be a long heave, and it won't be anywhere close. We've reached halftime here at Wellsville. The Eagles lead over Baldwin by a score of 35-32. We're going to take a quick timeout, send you back to the studio. We'll be back to update you with the halftime stats. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Hey, welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here at halftime of the boys contest, where Wellsville is in the lead over Baldwin by a score of 35-32. It was Baldwin came out the aggressors early in the contest as they built a 5-point lead at 19-14 at the end of quarter number one. In the second quarter, they spread their lead out to 9 points early on, but it was a late charge by the Eagles as they came back late in the second half to finally take their first lead of the ballgame at 33-32, and then getting a couple free throws there with just a second and a half remaining from Drake Amold for the Eagles to push that lead up to 3. But it was Baldwin that really came out aggressive. They were at 19-14 at the end of quarter number one. Wellsville, uncharacteristically not as sharp with their passes. A few lazy ones that were taken away by Baldwin, and Baldwin able to convert those into some easy baskets, but it was definitely better for the Eagles in the second half as they outscored Baldwin in the second half 21-13, and that was after the Bulldogs had spread that 5-point lead out to 9. It was there a couple times, and then it was really Wellsville finding their rhythm offensively, finally started knocking down some shots, and that's what really gave the Eagles this comeback chance here. They had 3 3-point baskets there in quarter number two, 2 of them by Caden O'Neill, and 1 there by Jackson Dwyer late in that second quarter to come up ahead 35-32 here at the half. Going to take another timeout, send it back to the studio. We'll be back to give you the leading scorers at halftime. You're listening to high school basketball game of the week here on KOFO.com.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
In addition to auto repairs and maintenance, Midwest Auto Center in Wellsville offers a wide variety of new tires in a full range of sizes and brands. And they offer computer balancing, tire rotation, and flat repairs. Schedule an appointment online at midwest-autocenter.com or visit Midwest Auto Center on Facebook.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463. Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Why pay dealer prices to get your car serviced? The ASE certified technicians at Midwest Auto Center in Wellsville offer the same great service, and any applicable factory warranty remains in effect. Schedule an appointment online at midwest-autocenter.com or visit Midwest Auto Center on Facebook.
Valentine's Day is the same day every year, February 14th. So don't wait till the last minute. Play it smart this year. Head to Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Whether it's a new Vera Bradley design, earrings, a necklace, maybe a new watch, or you can never go wrong with diamonds, you'll always find just the perfect gift for your Valentine at Sutton's Jewelry. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 until 5:30, Saturdays 10 till 2 at 213 South Main, downtown Ottawa. Open online anytime at suttonsjewelryinc.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
And welcome back here to halftime of the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you at Wellsville High School, where at the half, the Eagles lead over Baldwin by a score of 35-32. Leading scores here in the ball game for Baldwin, they were led by Monroe Morgan with 10 and Nathan Cessna with 11 in the first half. Jordan Barth had 9 and 2 points for Matthew Garber for the Bulldogs. For the Eagles, they were led by Jackson Dwyer. He's got 12. Zach Vance has 9. 6 points for Caden O'Neill on 2 second-quarter three-pointers. 4 points for Luke Richards, and 2 apiece for Drake Amold and Jeff Ebeck. And here at halftime, the Eagles have taken the lead as they did late in that second quarter, and they lead 35-32, trailed by as many as 10, 9 on a couple of occasions. And they even trailed by 5 at the end of quarter number 1, but a 21-13 run there in the second built this 3-point lead for the Eagles. We're going to take one more time out. When we come back, we'll be ready for second half action. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm agent Keith Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School. This is Luke Quinn bringing the action in the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. At the half, Wellsville with the 3-point lead, 35-32 over the visitors from Baldwin. Wellsville came in 8-7, winners of 5 of their last 6. Baldwin 1-15 on the season and riding a 10-game losing streak. So Wellsville was not sharp early, but really picked it up there in the second quarter, outscoring the Bulldogs 21-13. Wellsville starts with the possession here in the second half. Jackson Dwyer will trigger it in to Zach Vance in the backcourt. And Wellsville is on the attack early. Drake Amel, three-pointer from the corner on the way, no good. And a rebound brought down by Jordan Barth for Baldwin. Wellsville a little bit of token pressure here. Now Richards will try and pressure Barth. Barth going to pull up now. He's going to dump it down inside to Cessna. All on the floor. And a whistle for it there. Cessna's foot was on the inline as he went to the ground, made contact with the ball. And so it'll go out of bounds. The ball will go back to Wellsville. And brings it across the timeline. Hamold with it right wing. In the dribble out top over to Luke Richards. Give it to Ebeck. With Dwyer in the corner. Dwyer going to drive and kick it to Ebeck. 15-footer from the right baseline is up, and it is good. Ebeck's second basket of the night, and it's now a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Eagles come out with some pressure here. Now we'll back out of it as Baldwin brings it across half court. Bergman going to give it to Monroe. He's going to pull up from 15 feet away. Shot is good. Monroe Morgan, he's now got 12 for the Bulldogs, and it's back to a 3-point game. Ball inside to Dwyer. Dwyer finds a cutting Luke Richards on the back door, and the layup is good. Nice find there from Jackson Dwyer to see Richards as Dwyer was working through that double team. Morgan driving into the middle of the lane, and it is going to be an offensive foul called against Morgan as he charged into Jackson Dwyer, who had established good defensive position underneath the basket. First personal foul going to go against Morgan. First team foul of the half on the Bulldogs. 39-34 our score, 6:20 remaining, third quarter. Jackson Dwyer has it outside. Good look from three. Shot is on the way, and it is good. Third three-point basket for Dwyer on the evening. And Wellsville has extended the lead to 8. Baldwin into the front court. Garber driving on Richards, and there's some contact. And it'll be a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul this time, called against Richards. First personal foul on Luke Richards. First team foul of the half on the Eagles. Baldwin has it underneath. Looking to get the ball inside. We'll get it in there to Cessna. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound Dwyer. Quickly the other way come the Eagles. Vance driving in, and he'll be whistled for the traveling violation. As the shot goes up off the glass, no good. Turn the ball over. Baldwin will take possession. Baldwin will get it in. It'll go through over to Morgan. Morgan is it off to Fersman. Fersman take it down to Cessna. Cessna hands it off to Fersman. Driving baseline is Cessna. All trying to get it inside. They'll get it into Cessna. Cessna, a turnaround jumper on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound is up, and it is a tie-up situation. The ball will stay here with Baldwin on the alternate possession. Baldwin has it underneath their own basket. They get it in. Garber drives baseline. Shut down there. Gets it out to Fursman. Now out to Sessman. He's going to drive into the lane. Shot up. Blocked there by Dwyer. Dwyer will slow it up. Now pushing it as he drives forward. And he'll go to the basket. Nice move there by Jackson Dwyer. And the foul will be called against Baldwin. And Dwyer will go to the free throw line looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul is on Garber. And Garber's that is for Matthew Garber, third personal foul. And the second team foul of the half on Baldwin. Dwyer's free throw rattles home. It is good. The lead is now 11 for Wellsville, 45-34. Wellsville pushes up the defensive pressure, but Barth pulls it up, and he'll hit the 15-footer. We've reached the timeout here called by Baldwin. It is going to be a full timeout, and we are going to take this with them, a 60-second timeout. You're listening to High School Basketball on KOFO.com.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
And we're back here at Wellsville, 45-36. Eagles with the lead, 4:53 remaining here in quarter number 3. Wellsville gets it over to Caden O'Neill. Three-pointer on the way from the right wing is good. Extends the lead to 12. And Wellsville has come out here firing in the third quarter. Baldwin drives the other way. Morgan shot up off the glass, rims out, no good. O'Neill brings the rebound down. Gets it up to Dwyer. Dwyer driving, shot is up. It is off the window, and it is good. And a whistle and a foul going to go against Baldwin. We'll send Dwyer to the free throw line for another three-point opportunity here. Foul is going to be on Jordan Barth. Second personal foul on Barth. It is, I believe, the third team foul of the half on Baldwin. Dwyer looks to make it a 15-point lead. Free throw is up, and it is good. 51-36. Eagles with the advantage. 9 points here in the quarter from Jackson Dwyer, able to really get some space. Baldwin breaks the trap quickly. Garber almost lost his feet. Gets it out to Morgan out top. Long three on the way, no good. Rebound brought in by Cole Swanson for Wellsville. Eagles quickly the other way. Now we'll set up the offense. Dwyer, long three, no good. Morgan brings the rebound down for Baldwin. Swanson got a hand in there at Baldwin and kind of forced a tough situation. Baldwin able to maintain possession. They get it down. They try to get it inside to Garber. Garber in amongst the trees inside, has to kick it back out. Gets it to Morgan. They give it off to Cessna at the top of the key. Now Baldwin will work it around the key. Morgan going to drive right side. Baseline drives up and no good. Dwyer with the rebound. Give it off to Amo. Amo looking for Vance. Pass stolen away there by Cessna. Cessna driving the other direction. He'll give the pass off to Fursman, but there was a whistle and a foul prior to the pass. Foul's going to go against Drake Amo. Second personal foul, and the second team foul of the half on the Eagles. O'Neill and Richards checking back into the ballgame for Wellsville. Drake Amo was kind of stuck in no man's land back there in the end of a 2-on-1. Wasn't able to slide his feet over and front of Cessna and picked up the blocking foul. Baldwin trying to get it in. Pass stolen away by Richards. Richards going down. Going to give it off to Jackson Dwyer. A lot of contact, no foul. Richards with the offensive rebound. He's trying to get it out to Caden O'Neal. He is fouled. He'll be fouled by Cameron Dillon of Baldwin. So Wellsville keeps it underneath its own basket. Zach Vance kicks it into Luke Richards. Richards back to Vance. Vance will go up, take a little bit of contact. Shot rolls off the rim, no good. And Zach Vance will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Jordan Barth will be called for the foul, his third personal foul, 15th foul of the half on Baldwin. Zach Vance's first free throw is up and it is good. Vance into double figures, it's 10. Jeff Eback checks back into the ball game. Will replace Cole Swanson for Wellsville. Vance second free throw up and it's also good. Drake Amel will check into the ball game for him. Baldwin with possession. It's a 17-point Eagles lead. They led by just 3 at half, but a big third quarter push here by Wellsville has really extended this out. Now Baldwin, a little bit of miscommunication there, and the pass off a couple players bounces into the backcourt. It'll be a over and back violation called against Baldwin. Wellsville will take over at half court. Jeff Eback to trigger in the pass here for the Eagles. It into Drake Amold in backcourt. Amold driving left. Now we'll pull it back out. Gives it to Caden O'Neal. And on the handoff, O'Neal must have added in an extra step there as the whistle will be called traveling violation against O'Neal. Sloppy here over the last 30-45 seconds by both teams. Morgan will get the ball in for Baldwin. Gives it over to Berg. Berg will give it back to Morgan. Baldwin again. Now the pass stolen away here. Luke Richards, he's going to take it in for the layup. Up and good for Richards. And the lead is now 19. And pressure here by Wellsville. And a whistle and a foul. Aiden O'Neal will be called for this foul. He was just about a half step short of getting there to intercept that pass. And it'll stay with Baldwin. The second foul on O'Neal. 13th foul of the half. Bursman against O'Neal, gets it across the timeline. Bursman along the right side, going to send it back out top, looking for Morgan. The pass again taken away there by Richards. Reverse layup is up and good. Nice job there by Luke Richards to use the rim as kind of a protector to get underneath there as Morgan was looking for the block. Now Wellsville knocks it away. Zach Vance will pick it up for the Eagles. With a 21-point lead. Amold's going to drive. Shot up off the glass. A spinner off the glass. I'm not really sure how that got in. But Amold able to get it up off the glass. And it is now 59-36. Quickly the other way goes Fursman for Baldwin. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul as I believe Luke Richards came up from behind. Tried to poke that ball away. Foul's going to go against Richards. His second personal. 4th team foul of the half. This was pulling a couple players together here to kind of talk to him. Might have been a little jawing going on out there on the court. Jackson Dwyer going to check in for Drake Amel. Barth and Garber check back in, each with 3 fouls apiece for Baldwin. Cessna kicks it in. He's got Barth open in the corner, 3-pointer, rattles around, no good. Cessna got the offensive rebound, stick back attempt, no good. Now Morgan brings it down. Morgan will get it to Garber, back to Barth. 3-pointer from the top of the key, this time no good. Jackson Dwyer rises up to bring down the rebound for Wellsville. Gets it ahead to O'Neal. Now swung back around. Zach Vance sets his feet. Long three-pointer on the way is good. Vance, second three-pointer of the night for Zach Vance, and it's 62-36. Barth going the other way, gets bumped a little bit there by Dwyer. Jackson, that'll be his first personal foul. It'll be the 15th foul of the half on Wellsville. Swanson checking in for Richards. And Ekman going to take the place of Barth for Baldwin. Baldwin has the possession underneath their own basket. Get it into Sessness. That's a 10-footer on the way. A little bit too strong, no good. Swanson with the rebound. Get off to Vance, Wolverine across the timeline. Vance try and find a cutter. Now we'll give it out to Swanson. Back over to Caden O'Neal. Back to Zach Vance out top. Drives in. It's to Swanson. Swanson finds Dwyer. Three-point. That shot on the way is up, and it is good. Another three-pointer there for Jackson Dwyer. His second of the second half. He has had a huge third quarter here for the Eagles. Morgan, long three-pointer from the far side for Morgan. His three is up and good, but it is 65-39 as we've gone under 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Wellsville really has ratcheted up the defensive pressure here in the third and has also just been making a lot of shots as well. Dwyer driving on Sessman. Give it off to Showalter. Now back to Dwyer. 6 seconds remaining. He turns, kicks it over to Showalter. Baseline jumper's up, no good. And Baldwin will not get a shot off before we reach the end of quarter number 3. But at the end of 3 quarters, it is Wellsville 65 and Baldwin 39. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The Brandon Iron has the best dinner options in these parts. Thursday night special is prime rib, which a lot of folks say is the best they've ever had. And don't forget to try our handmade desserts. We're a quick drive, just 6 short miles south of Ottawa, Highway 59 to Princeton.
The cold weather can have an effect on the performance of your light-duty diesel. Lucky for you, Midwest Auto Center at 710 South Main in Wellsville services Cummins, Power Stroke, and Duramax diesel engines. Schedule an appointment online at midwest-autocenter.com or visit Midwest Auto Center on Facebook.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School. We're getting ready to get underway here in quarter number 4. 65-39, Wellsville with the lead. That was the Eagles outscored Baldwin there in the third quarter, 30-7, to build this big lead here as we get ready to start the fourth. Jack Vance driving, shot up off the glass is good. Contact there, but no call. Vance now has 16 in the ballgame. Wellsville stays with the pressure, stolen away there. Vance gets to it, gets it up, shot no good. Offensive rebound from Vance. He should have to Showalter. Ball fake. Now he's going to take a 12-footer in the lane. Shot is no good, and the battle for the rebound is tied up underneath the basket, and the ball will go over to Baldwin on the alternate possession. Wellsville up 28 here with 7:29 in the fourth quarter, staying in this full-court press. Barth gets it for Baldwin. Now Wellsville will back out. Barth looks to bring it across the timeline. He's going to drive, kicks it over, finds Garber. Shot up off the glass is good. Garber, his second basket of the night, 67-41. Caden O'Neal with it, right side, gives it off to Zach Vance. Vance dribbles out top. Now kicks far side to O'Neal. Drive baseline from the left side. Pops it out to Jackson Showalter. Showalter's shot is up, and it is good. First bucket of the night for Jackson. Sends the lead back to 28 at 69-41. Fersman gets it into Barth. He'll give it back to Fersman. Baseline drive from Garber. Garber ball fake. Now he'll go up. He's fouled on the shot. Shot is no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Jackson Showalter picks up his 3rd personal foul. 16th foul on Wellsville here in the half. Matthew Garber at the free throw line. The lefty's first shot is up, and it is good. Luke Richards checks into the ball game. Hunter Peacock and Cameron Dillon back into the ball game for Baldwin. Garber toes the line for the second. Shot is up. Too strong. O'Neal brings down the rebound. Lee Wellsville into the front court. Luke Richards with it. Gives it back to Zach Vance. Now Richards will take it. Drive, layup up off the glass is good. Richards now with 12. And we've got a whistle and a timeout here called by the official. Looks like there's something down on the baseline that he wants to get cleaned up. It is 71-42, 29-point lead here for Wellsville, 6:26 remaining. Gives the Eagles an opportunity to set up their pressure defense. Trying to deny the inbounds pass here. And gets it in, now knocked away by Richards. Gets into the hands of Showalter. Kicks it out, Vance. Long three-pointer on the way is good. 3rd three-pointer of the night. Zach Vance now has 19, and it's 74-42. Baldwin into the front court. Kicks it back out top. Peacock over to Barth. Bulldogs around the top of the key. In pass taken by Barth. Barth drives into the middle of the lane. A little floater up off the glass, no good. Cessna coming in. Tip attempt, no good. And Vance out in front gives it to Jackson Showalter, who was leaked out on that one. But Jackson able to get the shot in, and it's now 34-point lead. Barth drives the other way, goes up strong. Zach Vance tried to slide in and take the charge, but he'll be called for the block in this situation. This is second foul on Vance, and it'll be the 7th team foul. And it's a 32-point lead. So we've got a running clock here in the 4th quarter. 30 points or more, the clock will continue to run. A lot of substitutions check into the ball game for Wellsville. Jimmy Dorsey. Let me check real quick. Aiden Kearney check into the ball game, as does Ian Smith for Wellsville. Eagles get the ball inside. Cole Swanson will kick it out. Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey 3. Whistle had blown, no good on the shot. Going to have a 3-second violation. Swanson kind of got stuck underneath the basket there, but is able to get rid of it and find the open shooter, but was unable to clear the lane in time. 76-45. Baldwin brings the ball into the front court, working it around the top of the key again. Peacock moves to his right. I'll swing it back out to the top. On the near side, it's Berg. Berg gets it in. It's number 44. That's Zimmerman. Shot up off the glass is good. Down to 29 points, 76-47. All poked away by Wellsville as Baldwin created the turnover, but it's going to be a whistle and a foul is going to go against Ian Smith for Wellsville. First personal foul on Smith and the 8th team foul. So Berg going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. There's free throw on the way, too strong. Rebound Dorsey. Going to give it off to Kearney. Kearney quickly up to Ebeck. Out of Swanson. Swanson in the pivot. He'll dribble it back out top. Let Wellsville reset the offense. Kearney gets it over to Ian Smith. Smith drives baseline. Gonna dish off. Pass unable to be handled there by Swanson, but ran down in the corner by Eback. Wellsville in, forces it inside. Smith gets it. Looking out, trying to get it to Dorsey. Continues to run here. Kearney gives it over to Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey three-pointer from his wing on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Peacock for Baldwin. Owen trying to get it to Berg at the top of the key. Smith a little bit too ambitious as he tried to go through Berg to get that. Second personal foul going to be called on Smith, and that's going to be his second. 19th foul. It's a 29-point lead, but the clock continues to run, so here in the fourth quarter, it is running. 2 minutes remaining. Berg to the free throw line. 1-1. First shot is up, and this one is good. We've got a whistle and a timeout here called by Baldwin. All right, and it is a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Play ball! Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kramer Pharmacy, Neosho County Community College, Dials Construction, Midwest Auto Center, and Beanie's Body Shop. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We're back here at Wellsville High School. Wellsville 76, Baldwin 48. Second free throw up and good from Berg. And now a little bit of full court pressure coming out from Baldwin. Kearney will break it. Brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to Dorsey. Dorsey on the baseline. Jeff Beback jumper is up and it is good. Wellsville back to a 29-point advantage. Drive here from Baldwin, and Ian Smith this time slides in. He'll draw the offensive foul called against Baldwin. I believe that foul was going against Washington for Baldwin. In the pressure, Wellsville able to break it. Kearney tries to get it up to Smith. Ball knocked away. Will stay with Wellsville underneath its own basket. Andrew Washi did pick up that foul, 16 foul, first on Washi. Dorsey triggers it in, gets it to Smith. Smith up off the glass, and the shot is good. Ian Smith, first bucket of the evening, 80-49. Baldwin brings it across the timeline, works it around the top of the key. Gets it in to the middle of the paint. Shot goes up there, taken there by Martin. Shot no good. And a rebound for Dorsey. Dorsey tried to save it in off of Baldwin, but it did not bound out of bounds. And so Baldwin able to put the shot up and in. And Kearney on the drive. Nice step-through move. Shot was up no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a whistle and a foul, but time will expire prior to free throws being taken. Hang on, the officials are coming over as it is a shooting foul. It's going to go against Ian Smith. So it's going to go against number 32, Ian Smith. 10th team foul is going to send Colby Zimmerman to the free throw line to shoot two. So Zimmerman trying to get in the scorebook here. No time on the clock, so Zimmerman alone at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and good. All these free throws will do is just change our end of the game. The second one is no good, and we have reached the end of the ball game. The final score, Wellsville 80 and Baldwin 52. We're going to take a timeout. We'll send you back to the studio, and when we come back, we'll have all the totals from here at Wellsville. You've been listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
Play Words with Listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at 12:20, following your news at noon and Ag News reports. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, listen for the clues, and when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening as Wellsville defeated Baldwin here in the boys contest in game number 2 by a final of 80-51. Wellsville runs its overall record to 9-7 as Baldwin falls to 1-16 on the season. Leading scorers on the night, first for the Bulldogs, they were led by senior Monroe Morgan, who had 15. Nathan Cessna and Jordan Barth added 11 points apiece. 5 points for Matthew Garber. Alex Berg had 2. Andrew Washy had 2. And Colby Zimmerman had 1. For the Eagles, they were led by Jackson Dwyer, who had 24 points tonight and scored all of those in the first 3 quarters, including a 12-point third quarter, which was big for the Eagles as they led by 3 at the half and outscored Baldwin in the third quarter 30-7 to really build that lead heading into the fourth. Along with Dwyer in double figures, senior Zach Vance had 19. Luke Richards popped in 12, 9 points for Caden O'Neill, 3 3-pointers for Caden on the evening, 6 points for Jeff Ebeck, 4 apiece for Jackson Showalter and Drake Amold, and 2 points for Ian Smith. But here this evening, the Wellsville Eagles moved their record to 9-7 with the victory here in game number 2. Baldwin falling to 1-6 in the opener. Baldwin Lady Bulldogs defeated the Wellsville Lady Eagles to run their record to 14-1 and extend their winning streak to 8 games. Wellsville snapped their 4-game winning streak as they fall to 13-3. I want to thank you all for tuning in here on KOFO.com for the high school game of the week from Wellsville High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week basketball broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Super Stands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. The Game of the Week is also brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Constantino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, Midwest Auto Center, Brandon Iron, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our Game of the Week basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.